Here we go. One step at a time, don't be living on the line. I don't need a friend, I got more than on the mind. Sunshine in my brain, making everyone complain. Radio in the heart, don't be being so strange.
Hello, it's April 8th, 2017, and I want to go over Monero real fast. I do see something happening here with the technical analysis. I did do a video previously before saying that Monero would fall possibly around 16 or 18 or dollars, around that time frame, around that price range, and maybe break above and go upward. But like I said, I didn't really see anything that would send Monero falling really low there, but anything is possible. However, we do have this trend line here. As price was moving sideways and up, it created another high here, so I put circles around those highs, projected them into the future, and you can see that it fell down here, and then it went up and it broke the trend line. Now this was resistance right here, right? So if this area right here was resistance, it would actually keep Monero from rising above it and then have it fall downward like this. And Monero should have probably respected that and then moved this way sideways and maybe retested it. However, it decided to break above. It didn't play around in the $16 range. It kind of was at $12 to $15 here. It decided to break above that. It decided to break above that and go up to the $20 range area. Now it's fighting around this trend line here, but you can see that it made a high and another high here, and that was around March 19th to April 1st. So we have some days in between that there. So when this came down here, created its low there, went back up, created another high here, I drew that trend line, connected it into the future, and you can see that Monero has been kind of no longer falling and doing these big sharp moves, but it's been really just going sideways here, and it's treating this as a triangle here and coming to the narrowing area of this pinched triangle, right? Now, as I said in the last video, I prefer triangles to be taken from lows for the support level down here somewhere, and then highs up here. But it seems this pattern does fulfill itself pretty often as well. So you can see that it is coming into that narrowing area there between this support trend line and this resistance trend line here. Now, if it does break out, will it go to 16, around $18 mark? I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Do you think it will go down? And if so, will you be buying at this level? Or do you think it's going to go up and reach $25? Is right now a very good time to be buying Monero? I am very curious about that, what you would think by looking at this in your position and take on Monero as well. So let me know what you're going to be doing. Me in particular, I'm going to be buying if it comes down into this range here. Maybe the $17 in between. It has reached $18 before, right here. I did notice that. It did start to go down a little bit, but it wasn't nothing significant as far as breaking this trend line here. So I just kind of watched it. I was hoping $17, and then maybe if it got close to the trend line, I would have placed a little buy here, and then maybe exited up here for some profit. But you can see that people probably bought right here, and then it's starting to go up a little bit right there as well, because they're playing it in and around these trend lines here. But we're getting close to a breakout right now, and if this breaks out very soon here, are we going to see a significant move? I'm not quite sure. It could be equal distance to this breakout here. When this broke out of the trend line, you can see that Monero had gone from, well, $16 up to $21. So that's a good rise up in profit there. So is it going to do it again? It's being squeezed, and it's got two trend lines. So it does have a decision to make here very soon here. And when it does, are we going to have a nice follow-up in profit upward, or are we going to have it go down a little bit like this distance here, hopefully down here, and maybe even go to the $15 mark? I don't know. But either way, it would be good to get some Monero if it does dip down here. So there it is. I'm showing you this right now before something happens, so that we can take a look at it and see that this is a very important place that Monero's at, and see what happens in the future here. Shouldn't be very long before it decides to break out. Okay, you have a nice one. Wanted to show you that. And also down here, you can see the chart that I got this from is CoinGecko.com. And go ahead and put that link in to your browser, and it'll take you exactly to this page that I'm looking at on this chart. Okay, you can also go to the Monero website right there. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe. I like to keep you updated with the markets here and what's going on, and helping to predict these markets and reveal these patterns to you as we trade the markets. If you have some coins that you're interested in, do let me know, and I'll do some technical analysis on them. I do have you guys that have already said to do some charts on particular coins. I do have that in mind, and I will be doing those shortly here. So stay tuned and have a nice day. Bye bye.